Story time! Hello everyone, DMFF here, and today I have another story for you about something that has happened within my life. This time, instead of it being, a spooky story, it is instead a more lighthearted, fun, and memorable moment for me in my life. I'm sure many of you out there in my age range of 34, 35 years old remember LAN parties. And for those who aren't aware, a LAN party, or local area network party, is where a bunch of people would get together with either their PCs or their consoles, and they would connect them all together to play multiplayer games on separate TVs or monitors or what have you. I'm sure you remember this image floating around the internet. That is not quite what I experienced. There was no one taped to the ceiling or anything like that. But there was a whole bunch of us. But we had a lot of room to play. In November of 2004, Halo 2 released. And for some reason, Halo 1, it didn't, in my area anyway, it didn't really take off multiplayer-wise when it first came out. We would play together, but it wasn't a regular occurrence. It was just sometimes. We were busy playing Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? But anyway, Halo 2 comes out in November, and starting shortly after that, after, we spent a month beating the campaign or what have you, myself and a small group of my high school friends would get together and play Halo split screen, just the four of us. It would slowly grow to up to 16 people all playing together. It was a little short of 16, but we would get 4 Xboxes together, all connect them to 4 TVs, and we would play, a large amount of players all together. But, it was kind of crowded in my one friend's room where we were playing it, and for 10 people to all be stuffed into that room, it was kind of rough. One of my other high school friends, who was, particularly tech savvy at the time, because this was 2004 and, we were mid-teenagers at this point and didn't quite have the tech savviness that we might have now, he revealed to myself and my friends that he figured out a way to modify the original Xbox. So that way, 16 Xboxes could all be hooked together to play on 16 separate TVs. This sounded like a dream come true. As, split screen play is pretty fun, but the screen peeking could get a little annoying at the time, though looking back, it was still a good time, and we still shared and shit talk and punched each other in the arm lightly and that kind of thing, but it was all done in good fun. No hard feelings or anything like that. This friend that approached us and let us know about it while we were in school, told us, that he would offer to modify our Xboxes for free. And we could all come over to his house, and that he has a huge, sprawling basement that we could all play in. Mind you, this friend of mine, his parents actually babysat me, so I knew him very well, knew about his large basement, and, we used to all play down there and, play Pokemon in the late 90s, that kind of thing. So I knew that this was going to be, the perfect place for us all to get together. So did he. So I ran this idea by my dad, because he's the one that got the Xbox for me, and told him what it entailed. Basically, my friend had to get a specific copy of a specific game, the original Splinter Cell for Xbox, because it had a little bit of an exploit on it. I'm not sure what kind of operating system was installed, but it could be used as an installer to install, I believe it was Linux, onto the Xbox and break it wide open. You could watch DVDs without the DVD player add-on thing that you had to get for the Xbox. You could put things on the hard drive and access it, like pictures, movies, games. Like if you wanted to run Doom on there, you could. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. But the number one feature was being able to connect 16 Xboxes together to have 16-player Slayer on Halo 2 on 16 separate TVs. My dad went for it, but he said if it ended up getting broken as a result, that I would have to save up my money from, allowance and mowing lawns to pay for a new one. Understandable, fair enough, I said. Because there was a chance that our systems could get bricked from this soft mod. However, all of us came to him, and it was a 100% success rate. We all had soft modded Xboxes, except for one friend, who had his Xbox professionally hard modded with an additional hard drive attached, which was pretty smart. But what ensued afterwards is something I will never forget. We would get together at this friend's house, 16 of us, and we would all bring our TVs. I remember, actually, because he didn't live very far from my house, I would say probably about a half mile to a mile. I would bike from my house with a wagon attached to my bike on the back, with my TV, my Xbox inside of a bag with some clothes and a pillow, and I would also bring like a 12-pack of Vault, and other people would bring drinks and snacks as well. And I would bike my ass up that tall hill to his house, right at the top of the hill. And we would do this almost every weekend. It was fantastic. We would get together and play Halo 2, usually free-for-all Slayer, but sometimes Team Slayer. Sometimes when we would get bored of killing each other, we would just try to perform various glitches, or try to find new glitches, or even try to find Easter eggs, and we did find Easter eggs, glitches, and all sorts of stuff. We learned how to do the super bounce this way, and, just 16 friends all being together in the same room, shit-talking each other, punching each other lightly, and having a grand time of it. We all pushed each other, because we played pretty competitively, and would get better every single time we would play against each other. Having 16 people all push each other to be better at this game showed me what could happen when a bunch of friends can competitively push each other to be better. It was truly an exhilarating experience, and one that I will never forget. I'm sure my friends will not forget it either from high school. Once the summertime came around, we were playing just about every single day. From late 2004 until, I would say, late 2008, when we all graduated. That 4-year period was one of the best eras of my entire life. We had so many great, fun gaming memories together that I will never forget. And thinking about it, it just made me remember that we should all stop and remember the good memories that we have with people and cherish them, and try, even as adults, to all get together for a game night or just a hangout session, just to make good memories with the people that you cherish and love and care for in your life. Those will be some of the most important moments in your life, so don't forget to check in with those friends and make those memories with them. Because you never know when you can no longer make any more memories with these people that you hold dear. Sorry to get sappy at the end there, but these good memories are things that we can cherish. And I just wanted to share these memories with you. So that way maybe I could inspire any of you out there to host a game night for you and your friends and make those memories. Because the world can be kind of a shitty place, but it isn't so shitty that we can't all have a wonderful time together, make wonderful memories, and cherish them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, and ding that bell for more videos in the future. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.